experiencing what timeline you are on, what can you expect from this timeline, and also what you can do to stay on this timeline. So I have kind of 3 different sections of the reading. I'm gonna give you like the themes of your timeline, and then I'm gonna tell you what you could expect from this timeline, and also how you can stay on this timeline. I thought of this reading because last night I did my very first lesson in class on how to timeline jump, and I really enjoyed it because, as y'all know, that's something that I'm really excited about, really passionate about. And also, if y'all have not caught one of my lives, I am doing nightly lives at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time every single night that I'm available. If I'm not gonna do the live, I will announce it in the community tab. But if I don't announce it that I'm not doing it, then I'm doing a live every single night where I do live collective readings. I'm gonna be teaching classes, and I do $10 personal readings on the lives every night too. So that is amazing, and that is that's a good opportunity for y'all. And also I am going to be doing a timeline jumping class, like an actual class. So if y'all are interested in that, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna have like a class between like 8 to 10 people, and I'm gonna be walking y'all through the timeline jumping process. And by the end of the class, y'all should be in a completely different place in your lives, and I'm super excited about that. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and I'll be getting y'all the dates and the prices and all of that stuff very soon. So now that we got that out of the way, hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. We are going to be talking about what timeline are you currently on? What's the themes of your timeline? And we're also going to be talking about what you could expect from this timeline and how you can stay on this timeline if you wish to stay on this timeline, or if you wish to solidify this timeline even more. So the themes of your timeline. So for your tarot, we have the 5 of Wands, we have they are not that into you, we have put yourself out there, we have your bomb in the bedroom, 2000s and 90s, and then we have go back to school. So Pile 1, the current timeline for you is passion. There is a big energy of passion in the timeline that you're in right now. And the themes of the timeline that you're in right now, you could be feeling very strongly about something. And some of y'all could be feeling very strongly about something positive, and some of y'all could be feeling very strongly about something negative. You could be feeling a whole lot of passion in the timeline that you're in right now. You could be very like there could be a lot of sexual energy in your timeline right now too. You could be having a lot of sexual energy going on, like within your own life or just like around you. And in this timeline, you could also be being seen. You can also be letting your passions be seen in your current timeline that you're in right now. You're letting your passions be seen, and you're also learning. There's a big learning aspect to this. And in your current timeline right now, you can also be with this 90s and 2000s. You could be really expressing expressing your inner child. You could be expressing a primal, very primal, that's the word I've been looking for. You could be expressing a very, very primal part of yourself at this time, in this timeline. So I'm gonna get you a few more cards. We got Sunday service. We got boyfriends. What did I say about the passion? Doctor's appointment. Misunderstanding. What did I say? Some of y'all are I just heard standing up for what you believe in. Some of y'all are standing up for what you believe in this particular time, this particular timeline. Y'all don't have any patience for the BS in this timeline. But y'all are also learning a lot, and a lot of y'all could be learning to stand up for yourself and learning how to embody that primal part of you, like that animalistic part of you. And also in this timeline, there could be a lot happening with your physical body. There could be a lot of things going on with your physical body, especially like your sexual organs. Road trip. Look at this, new lover. So a theme of this timeline is like passion. Not so much love, but passion. Like you could be you also in this timeline could be coming across like a new partner, if you know what I mean. A new partner to do partner things with, if you know what I mean. There could be a lot of 18 plus activity going on in this timeline, most definitely. And oh my God, I didn't even realize we do have this "you're bomb in the bedroom" validation card. So yeah, some of y'all could be being in this timeline, could be becoming way more comfortable with your sexuality in overall, like in general. And y'all are going to be coming across in this timeline also, y'all going to be coming across people that you mesh with on that level, that you mesh with like sexually. It's like a lot of passion. There could be a lot of like passionate thoughts. And if this is not sexually, this is passion towards like something going on in your life. Like passion for your life, passion for your career, passion for your spiritual practice. There's definitely passion going on. So what can you expect from this timeline? We have the Page of Swords. So you can expect a lot of like, I just heard messaging. I don't know why I just heard that. I just heard messaging. You can expect a lot of thoughts that you've never had before. You can expect, and then I'm also hearing immature. You can expect a lot of thoughts that you haven't heard before, a lot of ideas that you've never heard before. Like you, again with the whole sexual energy thing, like you could be trying things that you've never tried before. Like on this timeline, you could be doing, adult activities that you've never done before, that you've never even thought that you would ever think about doing. There is like an evolution of your animalistic nature. Like that's what's wanting to be said. Like there's an evolution of your animalistic nature. Like you're gonna be like you're primal in this timeline that you're in right now. Let me get a few more cards for this one. Look at this. Come on now. Root chakra. Exactly. The root chakra is the most primal chakra. the most grounded chakra. There's gonna be something that's so freaking primal about this timeline that you're in currently. Heaven. Ooh, so this is like I just heard from the rooter to the tutor. So from the root all the way up to your highest chakra, it's gonna be like you're bringing something from the root all the way up, because we have this sword energy is air energy. It's like you're bringing something from the root all the way up to the ethers. It's like you're so passionate about something. And y'all could also be experiencing spiritual ascension through sex, through passion. That is crazy, and that's amazing. We just got brain double. That's like a double meaning. And then we have passed on loved ones. So you're letting go of people, places, things, scenarios that got in the way of you expressing yourself, like unapologetically, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your like passion. You're like unleashing the passion in your life. Unleashing. It's kind of like going from, and this is just an example, it's kind of like on another timeline you could have been very shy and very like closed off when it came to like bedroom activities, or it don't even have to be bedroom activities, just passion in general. But now you're to a point where you let everything out, if you know what I mean. Okay, and what can you do to stay in this timeline? Ooh, we have the Hermit. So spirit is saying what you can do to stay on this timeline is to stay in your own energy. Stay in your own energy. Enjoy this timeline on your own. Don't try to go back to the people, places, and things that still see you as the old you. If you want to stay on this timeline, stay in your own energy. Keep your business to yourself and continue to self-discover. Let yourself be your main interest. Don't put your interest in other people, in like what everybody else from the past is doing. Worry about yourself. Stay to yourself. Continue to discover yourself. And because this primal passionate energy, like, that's one of the best ways to discover yourself, where you can just be in a place where you can just be free, where you can just like really just like let it all out and be like 100% authentic, because that's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like 100% authenticity. So pile one, wow, amazing, amazing, amazing reading. Like, comment, and subscribe if you need a personal reading. My information is in the description. Don't forget to check out my live if you can. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Seeing what timeline you are on. What can you expect from this timeline? And also what you can do to stay on this timeline. So I have kind of three different sections of the reading. I'm gonna give you like the themes of your timeline, and then I'm gonna tell you what you could expect from this timeline, and also how you can stay on this timeline. um I thought of this reading because last night I did my very first lesson in class on how to timeline jump, and I really really enjoyed it, because as y'all know, that's something that I'm really really excited about, really really passionate about. And also, if y'all have not caught one of my lives, I am doing nightly lives at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time every single night that I'm available. If I'm not gonna do the live, I will announce it in the community tab. But if I don't announce it that I'm not doing it, then I'm doing a live every single night where I do live collective readings. I'm gonna be teaching classes, and I do $10 personal readings on the lives every night too. So that is amazing, and that is a, that's a good opportunity for y'all. And also I am going to be doing a timeline jumping class, like an actual class. So if y'all are interested in that, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna have like a class between like 8 to 10 people, and I'm gonna be walking y'all through the timeline jumping process. And by the end of the class, y'all should be in a completely different place in your lives, and I'm super super excited about that. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and I'll be getting y'all the dates and the prices and all of that stuff very very soon. So now that we got that out of the way, hey Patu, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be talking about what timeline are you currently on, what can you expect from that timeline, and how to stay on that timeline if you wish to. So yeah, let's see. So for your tarot card, we have the 6 of Cups for your time, for your the timeline that you're on. We got All Black. We got You Deserve This. We got You're Surrounded by Angels. Tall Whites. And Apply for Credit. Ooh. You are on the timeline where you are heavily, heavily protected, and you're also on the timeline where you're taken care of. You're being watched over by high level beings. I wanted to say high level individuals. So this could be in your actual life too. You can have a lot of people around you that just want to protect you, that believes in the same thing that you believe in, and they are surrounding you at this time and protecting you. You can have people that are in your actual physical life that are protecting you by any means. It's given like you know how when you have like a celebrity or like a social media personality or whatever, and their fans or their supporters is like, protect them by all means. You have people that literally want to protect you by all means, like protect you at all cost. But it's also as above so below. So you also have spiritual beings that are the same way, like protect power too by all means. So with this all black, that's what I'm getting, like protection. You have like this cloak, you have this cloak of protection around you to where like you cannot be touched in this timeline. And with this you deserve this, you you could have done so much protection work throughout your entire life to get here. Or you recently, because I'm getting this is a recent thing, like you recently did something to up your protection, or um you did something to get to this timeline. Definitely, it wasn't like an unconscious type thing. I mean, for some of y'all it could have been, but for a lot of y'all this was purposely. And with this apply for credit, also You have a whole lot of, I guess, quote unquote spiritual credit. So on this timeline you can be getting a lot of stuff for free. Oh, my necklace it did undid itself. You could be getting a lot of stuff for free on this timeline, or like on credit. And you can also notice that if you apply for credit in this timeline, you can like easily get it, or you can get things like without a down payment, or you can get things for like for free. There's something about credit that's very, very significant on this timeline. And you can also notice that your credit score could even be higher. If you check your credit score, your credit score could have went up significantly. Romantic dinner, oil change. Yes, and there's something about this timeline where people are giving to you. People are giving to you, the universe is giving to you. You're getting a whole lot of stuff for free, but it's kind of like built up karma with this credit. You have a lot in this timeline, you have a lot of good karma that always comes to you. You have lots and lots and lots of good karma, and it's coming at you because I'm seeing my spirit team is showing me like a whole lot of different things coming at me super fast, like to where it's I'm kind of scared that it's gonna hit me in the face. So yeah, in this timeline y'all could feel like that. Y'all could feel like y'all are getting so much stuff coming at y'all so fast that it's almost scary. Right on time. What did I say? Like there is something about there is something about you having everything you need on this timeline. Like things are just literally being given to you. Like before you even know you need something, you get it. You know what I mean? Like you'll get something like somebody, this is just example, somebody will like give you a free comb or something, like a hair comb, and you're like, I don't really need a hair comb, and then you get home and you realize you can't find your old hair comb anywhere, but somebody just already gave you a free one, so you didn't even need to go buy one. It's stuff like that is happening in this timeline. It's like you get things before you even need them. Healed heart chakra. Oh yes, yes. I just heard burdens. In this timeline, you're not carrying the burdens of others, and you're not even carrying your own burdens. Like your heart is light as a feather. So, what can we have? I mean, what can we expect from this timeline? Ooh, the devil card, the devil energy. So remember when I said that you you have remember when I said that you have people that are going hard for you, like you have people that's like respect, I mean not respect, well also respect, but you have people that's like protect power to at all costs. So what you could expect from this timeline is a lot of obsession. People are going to be literally obsessed with you. I mean, messaging you all the time, trying to get into your energy. Oh, y'all, Pow 2 is giving big celebrity energy. It's giving, I can't walk to the store without signing an autograph type energy. Like, it's given, even if you just, living your normal life, going to school every day, going to work every day, taking care of your kids, there's a celebrity aspect to this timeline that you're in right now, to where people are going to be wanting to be in your energy. They're going to be obsessed with your energy, and that's what you can expect from this timeline. So you are really going to have to balance that in this timeline, and you're gonna have to learn how to I want to say manage your energy, because people are literally going to be obsessed with it, and you're going to want to you're going to want to give your energy to people. You're going to want to interact with these people that love you so much and stuff like that. But in this timeline, you're going to have to learn how to create some type of balance, or manage your energy in some type of a way. And also, with this devil card being Capricorn energy, you can also expect to be on your shit in this timeline. You can expect to, remember when I said things are being taken care of? You can also expect things to be taken care of. And you also have this credit. So that's reminding me of like good credit. You can expect in this timeline to like be on your shit, and like be looked at as like you have your shit together, and actually have your shit together. You can expect to be an example for others. And the last one is, what can you do to stay on this timeline? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So, what this is telling me is what you can do to stay on this timeline is to not look at anything like a failure. Don't look at anything like a failure. Look at everything like an opportunity. So if something is happening, use it as an opportunity to go into something else. To stay in this timeline, make yourself fluid. Don't look at anything as like a end to a means to an end, if you mean what I'm saying. Like, look look at every day like an opportunity to gain. That's how you can stay on this timeline. Is every day there's a new opportunity to gain. Every day there's a new opportunity to be a success at something. Nothing is a failure, because if one business is slowing down, create another one. And if that business is slowing down, create another one. And if that business is slowing down, create another one. You're going to have to be fluid in this timeline and look at everything as an opportunity. Don't look at anything like a failure, because in this timeline, nothing is a failure. But if you start looking at things as a failure in this timeline, then that's when you're going to move. You're not going to be able to stay here. So, pile two, wow, interesting reading. Let me know how y'all resonated with this in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need a personal reading, my information is in the description. Um, yeah, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Seeing what timeline you are on, what can you expect from this timeline, and also what you can do to stay on this timeline. So I have kind of three different sections of the reading. I'm gonna give you like the themes of your timeline, and then I'm gonna tell you what you could expect from this timeline, and also how you can stay on this timeline. I thought of this reading because last night I did my very first lesson in class on how to timeline jump, and I really enjoyed it, because as y'all know, that's something that I'm really excited about, really passionate about. And also, if y'all have not caught one of my lives, I am doing nightly lives at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time every single night that I'm available. If I'm not gonna do the live, I will announce it in the community tab. But if I don't announce it that I'm not doing it, then I'm doing a live every single night where I do live collective readings. I'm gonna be teaching classes, and I do $10 personal readings on the lives every night too. So that is amazing, and that is that's a good opportunity for y'all. And also I am going to be doing a timeline jumping class, like an actual class. So if y'all are interested in that, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna have like a class between like 8 to 10 people, and I'm gonna be walking y'all through the timeline jumping process. And by the end of the class, y'all should be in a completely different place in your lives, and I'm super super excited about that. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and I'll be getting y'all the dates and the prices and all of that stuff very very soon. So now that we got that out of the way, hey pop 3, welcome to your reading. And today we're going to be talking about what timeline you are on, what's the themes of that timeline, what you can expect from this timeline, and how to stay on that timeline if you would like to stay on that timeline. So yes, let's see. So for your tarot we have the 6 of Pentacles. Then we have From the Hood, Cleanse Yourself, Water, Boss Bitch Energy, period, Perfect. And then we have from the Money deck, Call Your Old Job. Wow. So in this timeline, people could be looking at you like, I just heard the epitome. You're the epitome of something in this timeline. People are looking at you like an example, and people are looking to you for some type of service or help. People are looking at you like a resource. So you are a resource in this timeline. And you in this timeline, you could be helping a lot of people in this timeline too. You're helping a lot of people. You're being seen as you're the leader in this timeline. With this boss bitch energy is giving that you are providing a resource for people. Like you are a resource in this timeline. I cannot say that enough. Spirit just keeps on saying that, like you are the resource in this timeline. Like you are the person that people go to get a specific thing. And this could even be for some of y'all, this could even be like having a child or having to take care of a child or being like a caregiver or something like that. I don't know why I was called to say that, but this could even be that. You can be going into that in this timeline, and like you're the resource, but you are the resource to something. You are who people look up to in some way shape or form. Oh, and you know what? Some of y'all with this call your old job, some of y'all could have been a caregiver in y'all's life, or y'all could be parents, but this timeline is like a elevated version of the caregiver. So what I mean by that is, like, just example, you could be on a timeline where you're like a mother. You were a single mother for all your life, and now your children are grown, so you're not taking care of kids anymore, but now you run a homeless shelter, and you caregive in that way, or you talk about parenthood on the internet, and you provide resources for people on it. Like it's something like that. Like in this timeline, you are providing people with a resource that you have experience in, and this can be so many different things for different people. We got dancing, museum visit, clear the air, Oh, and nervous. Oh, people could be nervous to ask you things or nervous to talk to you in this timeline because they see you as somebody that can provide for them. And also with this clear the air and music visit, um I mean music visit, museum visit. People are looking at you like, you know how people go to the museum and they look at something and they learn about that item and they learn about history and where it came from and stuff like that. People are literally looking at you like, I just heard archive, like you're some type of archive, or like you have the answers to something, like you're a book, like in this timeline you are the equivalent to like a book. Like people will go to the library and check out a book or go buy a book to get information to better themselves or to learn more or to expand their knowledge or expand their horizons. Wow. You are the giver of knowledge, the giver. You are the giver on so many different levels in this timeline. This is reminding me of that movie The Giver. And then we also have dancing. There in this timeline, there could be an aspect of you that is that is really like fun loving also. In this timeline, people are going to be looking at you like you have no flaws, like you have all the answers. And you very well could have a lot of answers in this timeline. And I'm also hearing mastery. You're the master at something in this timeline. Talk it out. Yes, you're giving some type of information. You're doing some type of service. Like there is something that you're saying that is like gold. Something that you're saying, them something that you're doing. You're definitely using your throat chakra a lot in this timeline. Your throat chakra is very activated during this timeline. So what can you expect in this timeline? And we have the hanged man. You could expect a whole lot of spiritual downloads in this timeline. A hell of a lot of spiritual downloads. You can expect a lot of like contemplation. You're gonna be in this timeline, you could expect a extreme amount of downloads. I'm getting a extreme amount of downloads. They're gonna be coming at you like nobody's business. And you can expect a whole lot of epiphanies too. A lot of epiphanies. Things are just gonna be coming together and like making sense. And also I'm being reminded of like you know how when some people have like a near death experience and they come back and they like, I understand now, I understand the whole universe because I went to the spirit realm while I was dead and now I'm back here and I understand everything. That's the energy that is given for this timeline. Like it's gonna feel like you died and went to the spirit realm and came back because you literally, people are gonna be treating you like you have all the answers because you literally are gonna be downloading all of the answers. Spirit is gonna be feeding you all of the answers, literally. Like it's gonna feel like you had a near death experience because you're gonna know so much. Or you do know so much. This is the energy that you're in right now. Boats, water, liberated, veggies. The difference between this timeline and other timelines that you could have been in is because this timeline you are gonna actually know that you know. You know how sometimes you know a lot but you're not confident in yourself, so you're like, I don't know anything. But no, you're gonna actually know that you know these things. And you're gonna actually take on some type of title or some type of like status. You're going to take on that title. Like, yes, I am this. Taco Tuesday. There's going to be something that you do, something that you do routinely that's going to be feeding people and helping people. I'm hearing a clear channel. You're a clear channel on this timeline that you're in currently. And I'm hearing rock the boat. So you're gonna rock the boat with some of the things that you get. Some of the downloads that you get, you're gonna rock the boat and you're going to really, really challenge people's beliefs. And so lastly, we have, what can you do to stay on this timeline? Ooh, so we have the Three of Swords. What did I say? Didn't I just say that you're going to be rocking the boat and you're going to be challenging people's beliefs? So if you want to stay on this timeline, you got to be willing to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, baby. You can't take everybody's emotions into consideration. You can't, in order for you to stay on this timeline, you have to be unapologetically, you have to stand 10 toes down in what spirit is, the information that spirit is giving you. Like, what goes in, let it come out just the same way that it came in. So if spirit gave you a download to relay to people, relay that message to people, and don't try to water it down. Don't try to make it sound pretty. Don't make it try to sound cool or different. Just what comes in, let it come out, and be unwavering in your own beliefs. And yeah, that may break some people's hearts. That may make some people feel uncomfortable, but you have to be comfortable with making people feel uncomfortable. And that's how you're gonna that's how you're gonna stay on this timeline. Because I'm seeing another timeline for you where if you don't do this, you could fall back into not believing in yourself again. Because if you have beliefs and you say those beliefs and somebody else challenges that, or you don't get the response that you want, or you just feel like people aren't taking you seriously, if you stand 10 toes down in that belief, then you're standing on business. But if you start to let that bother you and start to doubt your intuition, then that's when you will fall out of this timeline. So to stay on this timeline, stand 10 toes down in the downloads that you're getting, and keep yourself on that quote unquote pedestal. Keep yourself there because you deserve to be there. So pile 3, let me know how this resonated for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. This reading was amazing. And if y'all need a personal reading, my information is in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Seeing what timeline you are on. What can you expect from this timeline? And also what you can do to stay on this timeline. So I have kind of 3 different sections of the reading. I'm gonna give you like the themes of your timeline, and then I'm gonna tell you what you could expect from this timeline, and also how you can stay on this timeline. I thought of this reading because last night I did my very first lesson in class on how to timeline jump, and I really, really enjoyed it because, as y'all know, that's something that I'm really, really excited about, really, really passionate about. And also, if y'all have not caught one of my lives, I am doing nightly lives at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time every single night that I'm available. If I'm not gonna do the live, I will announce it in the community tab. But if I don't announce it that I'm not doing it, then I'm doing a live every single night where I do live collective readings. I'm gonna be teaching classes, and I do $10 personal readings on the lives every night too. So that is amazing, and that is a that's a good opportunity for y'all. And also, I am going to be doing a timeline jumping class, like an actual class. So if y'all are interested in that, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'm gonna have like a class between like 8 to 10 people, and I'm gonna be walking y'all through the timeline jumping process. And by the end of the class, y'all should be in a completely different place in your lives, and I'm super super excited about that. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments, and I'll be getting y'all the dates and the prices and all of that stuff very very soon. So now that we got that out of the way, hey Pop 4, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be seeing what timeline are you currently on and the themes of that timeline. We're going to be seeing what you can expect from that timeline, and we're going to be seeing what you can do to stay on that timeline. Oh my god, I hope y'all can't hear that. I really really hope y'all can't hear that. So I'm wondering if I should wait. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to edit the background noise out the best that I can. Cause what the heck? I'm recording a video. So let's see what timeline you are currently in. So for your tarot card, we have period. We got the Magician card. Then we have go ahead and make that change body. Body yada 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 yada. Then we have the anklet. We have that was a spirit you saw. We have hang up the phone. And we have get help, child support. Ooh. You are currently in a timeline where you are making shit happen. I'm hearing that song again. I'm gonna make some shit. Like, you are in a timeline where you are using your spiritual abilities, whether you're super spiritual or not. You could even be just using your mind or whatever, but you are in a timeline where you're using your spiritual abilities to literally make things appear out of thin air. With this Magician card, you're using what you got to get the things that you need and get the things that you want. And you are also in the timeline where you're working with other entities and other deities to accomplish things on earth also. And you're also in the timeline where you are your body is changing in this timeline. Like, whether you're getting surgery, you're getting you're working out, you're doing something to change your body within this timeline. Like, you're going to have a significant body change in this timeline. And also in this timeline, you're no longer, with this hang up the phone, you're no longer asking, but you're demanding, or you are declaring. You're no longer asking, you're no longer on the asking end of the phone. Like, you're not calling out for help, you are the help in this timeline. So what I mean by that is, like, when you're disempowered, when you're a spiritual person and you're disempowered, you look to different entities and deities and things like that to get the things that you want. Like, please help me with this, please help me with that. But in this timeline, you are the help, because you help yourself. You use what you know. You work alongside the deities instead of looking at deities as the end all be all. You are actually one of the deities incarnated on earth, if you know what I mean. And also in this timeline with this anklet, there's this carefreeness about you, giving very, very carefree type energy, type vibes in this timeline. And also with this get help, I don't know why I'm getting power of suggestion, and I'm also thinking about that movie, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or I think it's Now You See Me. um I'm thinking of that, where it's like the illusionist. This timeline, you could be working your magic like a illusionist. Like you're literally making things appear. I keep getting making things appear out of thin air. You could be manifesting things out of thin air. Very, very magical, magical timeline. But it's not magic that's based in like delusion. It's magic that's like based in like spiritual truth. Like you're actually know what the hell you're doing in this timeline. We got Can't Let You Go, People Trust You, Megan Thee Stallion, Smile. Ooh, in this timeline, another thing for this timeline is that you're very, very charming. You charm the fucking socks off people in this timeline, and people trust you. And it's given that you have the ability to make people believe anything. You're an illusionist in this timeline, but you're not using it for bad. You're using it for good. You're using it to develop your life. I don't know why I heard develop your life instead of change your life. You're using it to develop your life. And also with this smile and Can't Let You Go, you you literally you I don't know why it's given like omnipresent. In this timeline, you can be like omnipresent. You're many places at one time. We got purse. I just heard pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Money magnet. Yes. You are a money magnet in this timeline. You are literally drawing things to you. Like I'm looking at the magician with this wand. Your eyes are like wands. It's like if you look at something and know that you want it, you're already magnetized to it. It's already coming to you in this timeline. So, what can you expect from this timeline? Oh, we got the Queen of Swords. What you could expect from this timeline is you're gonna be, I just heard unapologetic, but also you're gonna be living life with no bounds. Like you're gonna be living life with no bounds. Nobody's going to be able to tell you shit. Like the set of beliefs that you have in this timeline are locked in. Nobody's going to be able to change the beliefs that you've already cultivated for yourself because it's working for you. Like the things that you believe, the things that you're doing, whether it's spiritually, physically, whatever, you already believe in them in this timeline. So nobody's going to be able to shake you in this timeline. You're going to be so firm in like what you believe, and you're going to be like I'm hearing stoic. You're going to be so like locked in with the beliefs that you have that people doubting you, people making fun of you, people disagreeing with you, none of that is even gonna make you even bat an eye. None of that is gonna even make you bat a fucking eye, because you got so much proof around you in this current timeline that is unshakable. Countdown. Things are coming to you faster in this timeline. You're gonna experience speed. You're experiencing speed in this timeline. Good hair day. You cute. Okay, clearly you can expect to look the fuck good in this timeline. Your hair is gonna be the best. Your hair is the best it ever looked in this timeline. You are the best you ever looked in this timeline. And your features, there's something about your features that are looking sharper in this timeline. And you'll know what I mean by that. Healed sacral chakra, period. Healed sacral chakra. Two, period. The mind and the heart says yes. This is further letting me know that you're gonna be 10 toes down. Like, ain't nobody, you're unshakable in this timeline. You're stubborn in this timeline about your beliefs. You know, you say what you mean and you mean what you say, and nobody can make you go back on it. Oh, you know what else I'm getting from that? I'm getting like I'm getting like debates, or I'm not debates, but I'm getting like podcast, um, media stuff. Cause I was just talking about this, like in this timeline, you could be doing some type of podcast or media, or you could be going somewhere in the public eye where you express your beliefs and you express your opinions and things like that. Because it takes a brave soul to go out into public and talk about beliefs that aren't popular, to talk about like unpopular beliefs and stuff like that. Like, it takes a very strong person to do that. You can't be weak. You can't be caring about what people think. So you're in this timeline, you're the type of person that can take your beliefs to the public because you're strong enough for that. Okay, and lastly, we have how to stay on this timeline. We have the Page of Cups. Period. Before I even pulled it, in order to stay on this timeline, you have to fill your own cup. You got to be self focused. You have to be self focused. Worry about your own emotions, worry about your own self care. Take care of your own self. You got to be self focused to stay on this timeline. Because if you worry about too much about other people, is when this timeline can deteriorate, or you can start falling off this timeline. So in order to stay on this timeline, you definitely have to be self focused. And that doesn't mean that you have to be like mean about it or selfish or whatever, but you have to be self focused. You have to fill up your own cup. Whatever you want, you do it for yourself. If you want some flowers, buy yourself some flowers. If you want to go on vacation, take yourself on vacation. You know, if you want some other things, do it for yourself. There's going to have to be an element of taking care of yourself on this one, because um people are usually conditional with their love. They're usually conditional with their help. Like, you know, if you want to get help from a lot of people, you have to kind of act like you believe what they believe in, or kiss their ass and stuff like that. But in this timeline, you can't be kissing nobody's ass, because you got some business to stand on. So if you need something from other people in this timeline, you're gonna have to be more than willing to provide that for yourself, and so you can stay true to what you believe, like in your authenticity. So wow, all of these readings was amazing. So like, comment, and subscribe, Power 4. Let me know how y'all resonated with it in the comments. If you need a personal reading, my information is down below. My books are open. Just wow, 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 y'all. This is amazing. But I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.